Alrighty, hello everybody. I'm gonna plug a charger in here. Welcome to the stream. We are actually heading to a call already. We have a stabbing in San Marcos. So we are almost there, starting the stream a little bit early due to this incident.
At the light, turn left onto Los Valecitos Boulevard.
No additional details at this point on the nature of the stabbing.
North Convention 141.
They're talking though.
Go ahead. Can you confirm if sheriff knows we're staged? Copy.
Hello everybody. I don't know where the checkpoint is tonight. I know Escondido, I think, has one. I'm not totally sure though if it's
In
the same date.
3/4 of a mile, turn left.
I just know I saw something earlier this week about a checkpoint in Escondido. As far as a specific location, I don't know.
Encinitas, lift assist.
Thank you to everybody who's joined the stream so far, who's liked. If you're new here, my name's Daniel, owner of Newsflash Media. We're just monitoring the scanners, hanging out tonight. It's Friday. Sun is just about completely down, so I think it's safe to call it Friday night at this point. So I hope everyone's having a safe Friday night, a good one, a fun one, all good words for Friday. This stabbing is reported in the 300 block of Richmar Avenue in San Marcos. We're on our way there now with about a 3-minute ETA. FD is staged.
At the light,
Info
turn
other than
left
that.
onto Knoll Road.
It is an assault with a deadly weapon, though. It's not like a self-inflicted stabbing. Looks like the call went out. I didn't catch the exact time, but it was about 5 to 10 minutes.
Enter 141 already. 143 didn't cancel for sure.
Oh, they just canceled FD. So I'm assuming my point that I was getting to was that I think it might be more of a precautionary response for the fire department being there. And they just canceled them, so I'm assuming
West Mission Road.
that
Then
means
turn left onto Marcos Street.
I'm assuming that means there's no serious injuries.
Alright, 143? North Convention 141.
We'll probably see the fire department as they're leaving the area. It's going to be up on the left here.
At the light, turn left onto Marcos Street. Then turn right onto Richmar Avenue.
Guessing at this point this will not be a film or even an incident to stream because it's sounds pretty minor at this point, which is a good thing for whoever was involved.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Richmar Avenue.
All right, there's Sheriff.
One boy, 10-8. 10-19 with that. Countdown light. 8-8-9-9.
Looks like there's a park there. They're definitely talking to people.
The destination is on your right. 321 Richmar Avenue. Arrived.
Alrighty, well, no tape up or anything, so it just seems like it was more of a minor attack. Good thing is we're not too far from where we stage, so didn't take us too far out of the way. Fire station's actually to our left right now, so they were close to where that happened. They actually staged their unit at the fire station. make sure to catch up on any comments once I stop the car. Which will be just in a couple minutes. Pretty nice looking sunset, or the tail end of it. Alright, we are back at the usual staging spot. There's always this food truck here now. That used to not be a thing. I think it's a taco truck. Alrighty.
Copy 1, David on 1, Cassidy Pacific, units cover.
Wow, you guys have a lot of comments already. Thank you for that. Anything automotive? Hi, how are you? Hello, Jonathan. Hi, Judy. Evergreen, how you doing?
This way too. Copy. 1 King.
Hi, April. Good to see you. Yes, I was in San Marcos. Nani, good to see you as well. We've got Elizabeth in the house. Let's see, anybody else here? Sand Crab, good to see you. How was everybody's week?
Been working on a referral.
Never. Can you message us a good phone number because the one we called was not giving us that option?
I'll do that.
Hi, Pat, how you doing? Is Daryl in here? Where did I see it? Oh, Daryl R. Okay, I thought you were talking about oh, that's Dale, the other guy that does a Dog Beach Live. How you doing, Daryl? Good to see you. Thank you guys for 10 likes already. Only a few minutes into the stream. We're looking at the 78 westbound, and you can also see eastbound traffic too. But if anyone's wondering where we are, we're by the Las Posas exit in San Marcos.
Located the white van, 8 Frank King Boy 129 California license plate.
Copy, step one in the vehicle. To American Quality Home Care out of Escondido.
Hi, I'm new to your station. I live in Lakeside. What is your station about? Are you with a news media streamer? And what is your name? Hi, Danny. Nice to meet you. Funny enough, your name's Danny. My name's Daniel. I am a member of the news media. I'm not with a station. I do supply my footage to them, though. So to answer your second question, that's more accurate towards me. I'm a news media streamer. I don't stream every incident I go to, but I do these weekly streams, which starting today, funny enough, are on Fridays. I was doing them on Saturday nights / Sunday mornings, like around midnight, but took a vote on our last stream, and everyone liked the idea of between 7 and 8 p.m. on Fridays. Everyone liked the idea of 8 p.m. better, so that's what we opted for. So basically I just take the stream around mainly North County, San Diego. Last week we did go into the city limits of San Diego because there was a rollover crash, caught fire in an apartment complex, the whole thing. So thank you for your question. Glad to see you here, and I hope you enjoy the stream.
38 medical. Truck 238, medic 38 for medical assault. George Bailey Detention Facility, 446 Alta Road. Respond 10 Golf Central South.
I like a Friday stream, Friday then Saturday with Cydio team. Yeah, Juan does his still on Saturday nights around 9, so definitely tune in for that. Thank you, Anything Automotive, for tuning in. Hope to see you later. Oh, the Butter Zone is in here as well.
Oceanside.
Hello, the Butter Zone.
BLS response. Seizure. Engine 215 and BLS 217.
Thank you, so I have something to look forward to on Friday nights, and I'm happy to support your channel, and thank you. Thank you very much, Danny. I appreciate that. Other than that stabbing, there was a rescue traffic collision response in Oceanside a little bit earlier. Other than that, not much. Oh, just as I say that, we got a crash in Escondido that just went out.
North Comari 107, 3 Bravo.
2255 Felicita Road in Escondido is that crash. We'll definitely monitor that. Here it comes.
Engine 135 and Rescue Ambulance 135. Vehicle accident PD request fire. 2255 Felicita Road, Escondido.
Cover 6, David.
As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, Feel free to leave them in the chat and I will be sure to address them. It was raining a little bit earlier, especially overnight.
Fallbrook. Fall. Engine 111 and Medic 111. 705 Ridgeway. At 705 Ridgeway.
How do you tell so far? He said he was on the grocery on foot.
Engine 135 and rescue.
What is Juan's live stream name? I think I have him on my subscriptions, but I can't remember because I remember watching them about 8 months ago. His is 619 News Media. So that's on, he streams on YouTube every Saturday night at 9 p.m.
SVO fire for engine 135 RA 135. This is going to be a vehicle accident. PD is just arriving on scene. It's 2255 Philistine Road, Church of Latter Day. It's across the Central Prado and Monticello Drive. Charlie 9. Give me a 50-year-old male who hit his head in the traffic collision. He's requesting medics for eval, and the RP called back requesting those medics. So PD is just arriving on scene.
Thank you very much, LA, for the tip. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday night. I appreciate your generosity.
Station 6.7.7.
That crash in Escondido does not sound too serious, which is good. We got 20 viewers in here. All right. Where's everybody watching from? I know we've got the National City area in here. Rancho Bernardo. Oh, we got a San Marcos viewer. All right. Street Marine 5150, good to see you. Happy Friday. Mr. LA is my father, I'm 12, remember. The Running Joke, LA is 12. Nani's watching from Chula Vista. We got Micah from Oceanside. Greg is in here, San Diego News Video. Good to see you, Greg. Watching from Lakeside.
Oceanside.
Elizabeth is another San Marcos viewer.
Cedar.
So it looks like San Marcos is winning the tally. And hopefully I count. I'll count myself. La Mesa, thank you, D, for watching. Happy Friday to you.
Station C4341, being Ross Audible 4808 Adelina. It's at the Davis residence, covering the front door.
Code 3 in Vista right now, Civic Center in South San Fe. Thank you, Bernardo. I appreciate that. I'll look into it. Looks like Sand Crab is saying it's a robbery. On Main Street.
We're going to be from Santa Fe and Elsinore.
Oceanside. Traffic collision vehicle versus pedestrian.
We have a vehicle versus pedestrian in Oceanside.
13 at North El Camino Real and Cocoa Palms Drive.
Surrounding in the northbound lanes. Unknown and breathing.
That one doesn't sound good. North El Camino Real and Cocoa Palms. We're going to monitor that one for now because of the distance. We are fairly far from northern Oceanside right now, but
I caught that.
based on the information that follows, we may go to it.
3 David Austin Road. Units route to the 1183. Involved vehicle, plate of 6 Charles Robert Paul 256. Returns 1129 current. 07 Chevy SUV to a Donald Looney out of Escondido. 1081 Blake en route from 1019. I'll show you route code 3. 1 David, reduce your code. .43 and 47, reading 1022 for the alarm company. Please on 1021.
Well, what's the check? Unconscious, agonal breathing.
Copy unconscious, agonal breathing, empty stone rail.
Not good at all.
$37.97.
9737.
Let's get an ETA on this.
Copy 7 David. One David 97.
Next shooting in, go ahead and block all northbound traffic. Turn them in at Los Arbolitos.
Elizabeth, at least an hour. I'm not totally sure beyond that, but we'll see how the night goes, and we'll reevaluate once we get to that point. Oh, I've been hearing about that Evergreen, the Johnny Depp trial.
We're going to need the next unit coming in Cocoa Palms, turning everybody around. We're going to have this shut down for a little bit.
Hey, Blake, can you handle Cocoa Palms?
Wouldn't be surprised if they asked for an airship on this.
Can we get driving 5 times now, and do we have our 215 responded?
Affirmative on both. 22 Sam.
22 Sam.
Am I clear to go service condition 1?
We're going to head to that area for this
22 Sam for me.
crash in Oceanside.
Station on all units, be advised we are service condition 1.
Starting route to Cocoa Palms Drive and North El Camino Real. Proceed to Los Valecitos Boulevard, then turn right.
So to recap, we are in San Marcos right now. We're heading to Oceanside.
Valecitos Boulevard.
North comment 217.
Give me a second to listen to this.
We're going to utilize their ambulance as soon as you get us a flight time. Let us know when.
At the next
They
light,
are
turn
launching a medical helicopter for this crash. It's a vehicle versus pedestrian at North El Camino Real
Mercy 5 with 11 minutes.
and Cocoa Palms Drive in Oceanside.
This unit getting on scene, come up to me at Cocoa Palms.
Even though we're 18 minutes away, we may still see the airship take off.
Oceanside. ALS response. Vehicle versus pedestrian. Mercy Air Ambulance 5 at North El Camino Real and Cocoa Palms Drive.
Engine 217, did you copy?
Mercy Air 5.
Copy that. Will you be using Mercy? We'll rendezvous at their base.
Engine 217, do you have an LZ for them?
No comment 217, I'm sorry. Are we not going to use our Mercy Air that's on the ground at the Oceanside Airport? It's a different unit.
At the light, use the right lane to merge onto CA 78 West.
Engine 217, they're actually at base for San Diego.
Okay, we'll utilize the Oceanside Airport for LZ and I'll be ground contact.
So they're going to airlift this person from the Oceanside Airport, which I'm not exactly sure how far that is from the actual scene, but we're going to head to the scene first.
Copy 92.
Use the left lane to keep left to merge onto CA 78 West.
I'll make sure to address any comments once we get there. Just going to focus on driving right now.
Talking about beating up and killing people for their variety in nature. They are carrying models that we made in their 20s. One has black hair, one has blonde hair, dark clothing.
Keep left.
We have a 16-minute ETA. That person really
In
needs to
right
turn their
miles,
taillights
take
on.
exit 2 onto El Camino
Oh
Real.
my gosh. That is not a good driver. There's Astria over Vista. We'll be passing by them. Looks like there's actually 2 helicopters in that area. Right now they have all lanes of North El Camino Real shut down for this crash.
Contacted Sergeant Morales, and if you can have Officer Listener respond to the scene. We'll do like reach out McCarthy. 8-4-10-11 at the station. I'm going to grab the scanner. Oh, perfect. Yes, that would be helpful, and then you could also grab the green EDR case with the laptop and green. Scanner, green EDR case, and laptop. You got it. Thank you.
Taking the next exit and then work our way north into Oceanside.
North Comments 217. RE213 be transported to LC Oceanside Airport with personnel from S217.
Right now they're transporting the victim from the scene to Oceanside Airport to be transported by air ambulance to a trauma center. Thank you to anybody who's tuned in right now. If you're just tuning in, we're in Oceanside now. We are heading to a crash on North El Camino Real at Cocoa Palms Drive. It's a vehicle versus pedestrian. It sounded like there were major injuries involved, unfortunately. But they are transporting the person to the Oceanside Airport right now to be airlifted to a trauma center.
Alpha 938, 5543, South of Kristen.
Copy that.
is Charlie 97 to the GC for additional traffic control at 320 North DC.
Whoa. That messed up my shot.
CHP has reported of a wrong-way driver going onto the main lane from the on-ramp at the 15 and Poway Road for a white SUV.
Hit quite the bump in the road there. But I'm surprised my mount kept my phone up. Disabled car in the right lane there. Looks abandoned. Sorry, give me a sec, guys. Yeah, I get why they're working on that street. Got a lot of potholes. Luckily, it sounds like the car stayed at the scene because they had a plate for it, unless somebody was able to provide a plate after it left. But my guess is that it's not a hit and run. Oceanside police just sent out an alert. Traffic is heavily impacted near North El Camino Real and Cocoa Palms Drive. Please avoid the area. Looks like this lane was freshly paved, so it's all smooth now. Definitely gonna bring the camera out on this one as well. I'll mount you guys onto the camera as usual. But sometimes I just show the stream something. Oh, there it is. Got the lights on flash. Not sure exactly where we'll park for this, but we'll find a spot. Oh, thank you. Somebody tipped me. Let's see. LA, thank you very much for the tip. Tips, actually. Check out that police car. I haven't seen a... Is that a Chevy? I'm not sure what model it is, but I feel like that's one of the more rare Oceanside police cars. To our right. Let's see if we can find any parking on this street.
Came out to the traffic hazard elsewhere in Torlito. The RP is advising that it's 3 female teens. They're dancing in the roadway, flashing their lights and their phone at oncoming vehicles.
Oh, we could go here. That was easy. Thought this would be totally lined with a bunch of cars from nearby residents. I'm actually gonna pull up just a little. It's a little narrow there.
Station C43 40 10. We're seeing the Optimal that came in as 11:10:48. It's 10:21 reported the same news. It came in as a male who took a skateboard and a jacket from the store. The security had a different story than the employee.
I think we're good here, but I appreciate the tips, guys, for where to park.
There's a male who's upset that an employee of Zoomies took a skateboard from him.
I don't think we'll have to cross any streets.
The suspect is, but we're trying to get further on their radio.
Alright, we're gonna hop out. I'll mount you guys onto the camera. For those of you just joining, we are in Oceanside, North El Camino Real and Cocoa Palms. Vehicle versus pedestrian collision did not sound good, unfortunately, for that pedestrian. And they do have all lanes of El Camino Real shut down. My camera is backwards of how I usually store it. Don't know how that happened. Alrighty. Got you guys secured on there. Let's check it out. There's a lot of emergency vehicles. Hey Troll, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you guys? Good. I'm gonna go through here?
If you just want to hang out, we're going to open up northbound here in about 5 minutes.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you just want to try to zoom in from here, if not, we're going to open that. They're just getting some traffic stuff sorted out down there, and then we're going to open up northbound.
Okay, cool.
5 minutes.
Is the scene, like, is that it right there?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Could you tell me where the car is, or?
I think it's the headlights that you see on the left-hand side.
Okay, gotcha.
I think that's the car. I don't know, I didn't drive down there at all.
Okay.
I haven't been down there, but they're going to try to confine everything to the side of the road so we can open up the other side of the road.
Makes sense. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course, once northbound's open, you're going to go on the other side of the road.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one.
Yep, no worries. You too.
Thanks. I'm gonna approach it from the other side, the north side, because I know you guys probably didn't see anything. Alrighty. Whoever told me to turn right earlier instead of left can definitely say "told you so" to me. Although I did not expect the sidewalk to be kind of forbidden like that, but no worries. I get that they have a job to do and it's for safety and stuff, so it's not much of a inconvenience to just relocate. Let's see. I'm actually not 100% sure how to get to the other side of that. So let me map it out. I'm definitely out of loop on the comments right now, so my apologies for that. I'll be sure to get back in the loop as soon as I can. Just trying to make it to the scene here. Let's see, we're gonna take Mission and a left on Douglas. All right, easy enough. Actually, we're gonna go around this way. It's interesting because as the crow flies, you could be super close to a scene, but like right now we're trying to get like a quarter mile down the road, but we have to go around, so it'll probably take us 2 or 3 minutes. Again, thank you to everybody who's viewing right now. If you're new here or a recurring viewer, I appreciate it regardless. Thank you to everybody who's liked, who's tipped. I appreciate it. Subscribed, all of the above. Thank you guys. I don't think you can turn left there yet. I'm not sure what that guy's doing. He's not going to be able to turn left. All right. Now we'll turn left on Mission. Hey Dale, how you doing? Good to see you. I thought somebody else was you earlier. There was a Daryl in here, which is also a returning viewer, so thank you Daryl for viewing. Daryl and Dale. Daryl, Dale, and Daniel. Say that 10 times fast. Hi Ross, how you doing? Good to see you again. Thank you for joining on this Friday. Is this Douglas? This is not Douglas. Yeah, Sand Crab, you might be onto something there. I might try to get onto Cocoa Palms instead of North El Camino again. Usually once I get to the area, I don't have too much trouble actually accessing an incident scene. This is one of those times where you kind of have to figure it out. Put the puzzle pieces together, which is just a matter of going down the other side of the street, so not a big deal. 29 Palms. Definitely our first viewer from there. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I didn't catch your name, but whoever you are, I'll be sure to catch your name once I look back at the comments. Guessing they'll have it closed at Douglas. Let's see. Can we turn left here? Oh, we might be able to. Alright, we can turn left. Check it out. Sorry, I'm not sure why that's blurry. See the scene again. This side of the street will obviously be shut down for a little while more because that's where the accident actually happened, the southbound lanes. Let's see, where are they putting people? I'm not huge on just pulling over right at the scene. Not really one of those people. Let's try to get to Cocoa Palms, like Sandcrab was saying. Okay. 2 down, 1 to go. I think we'll be able to access... We kind of accessed the first one, but let's give ourselves a little credit. But for whatever reason, we couldn't go down the sidewalk. Charles, my Venmo is Newsflash SD. It's all one word. Thank you for asking, by the way. I'd appreciate it. Don't feel compelled to donate anybody, but I certainly appreciate anybody who does. Apollo Road. This is what Sandcrab was talking about. Now I just need to get on Cocoa Palms. Let's see if we can figure that out. There we go.
Starting route to 601 to 649 Cocoa Palms Drive. Head south on Douglas Drive.
She wants me to go on El Camino again.
Proceed to the route.
She being Siri.
In half a mile, turn left onto Cocoa Palms Drive. Drive, then arrive at your destination.
Alrighty. 3rd time's the charm. This guy's flashing his lights, warning other drivers. That's a nice gesture. Alright. Now at this point we'll try to find a parking spot. We're close enough to the scene. All this water. What the heck? It's kind of weird. Goodness. Oh. It's weird. There's just a random break. Somebody must have just left. I will take it though. Got ourselves a parking spot. We're right by the scene, so that's good. Alrighty, let's do this. Gonna hop across the street.
Can I ask if any of you saw anything? Okay. You didn't see anything?
We
Okay.
think the people across the street will see
getting something.
Oh, okay, gotcha. From the mobile home park over there? Okay, thank you anyways. Have a good night. Stay safe. Alrighty. Thank you guys for bearing with me when I'm covering an incident. My focus is primarily there, so now I can get back to focusing on the stream. I'm gonna drive a little bit away from the scene area and then edit the video and get it up. And thank you, LA. I saw you tipped me. Thank you so much. That's your third tip. I really appreciate it. Goodness, that magnetic mount sometimes gives me a little bit of an issue, but we're all good. It's actually a pretty strong magnet to be able to hold the phone. I think the phone is like a pound, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty convenient. Just relocating because say something happened, like I parked there and edited the video and stuff, and something happened, I'd definitely be delayed because that road was closed, obviously. And just to recap, if you are just tuning in, we are departing the scene in Oceanside now. El Camino Real and Cocoa Palms Drive. There was a vehicle versus pedestrian incident. Pedestrian was unfortunately not conscious when after they were struck by the vehicle, and they were transported to the Oceanside Municipal Airport, where they were met with a life flight helicopter, which took them to a trauma. I'm not sure exactly which one. I'm guessing maybe Scripps La Jolla, maybe Palomar. Let's adjust this while we're stopped. There we go. I think I'm gonna go back to, for the locals that are watching, the Target parking lot by the 78. I definitely like to keep next to the 78 as much as I can in case something happens. all those cars turning right at that light are gonna have to flip a U-ey in a couple seconds. Goodness. Bumpy roads. Oh, thank you, Charles, for the Venmo. I appreciate it. I just saw that. You said, I'm out of town and the super chat doesn't work here. Want to support you. This is Charles, by the way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. One of the weirder intersections in North County. It's such a big one and it's at like a weird angle. All right. Heading back to the area that I'm definitely more familiar with. Once you get into northern Oceanside, I'm kind of like, where do I go? And I definitely appreciate everybody who gave me guidance on the directions. Definitely thought I had it when I went to that first location, and I didn't even have it on the second location, so I definitely should have gone with the advice that was given to me prior to arrival. Everyone was really nice there too. The officers were helpful. People were kind of giving me like a friendly smile as I walked up. But I always know to like not, walk up all jubilant at a scene like that and be like, hey, what's going on? Definitely want to treat it sensitively. Definitely be posted to YouTube later, Instagram as well. That's what I'm going to work on once I park here. But I'll still be able to monitor the comments as well. Got a train coming through up here. Let's see if I can... Oh, there was a crash. Olive in College. Thank you. Who said that? Daryl. Thank you so much. Wait, is it? Maybe the original report was College. I have College here. Oh, thank you, Sand Crab. So it was Scripps La Jolla. Thank you as well, the Butter Zone, for that info. Sounds like on the scanner ped was DOA. I know they were transported. Did you mean arrival to the hospital? I sure hope not. Definitely did not sound good at all for that pedestrian, based on what I heard initially. There were a couple calls at this 7-Eleven over the past week. I specifically remember hearing about this 7-Eleven on the scanner at least twice.
Pretty dear. You can pin this and I can be in route 46.
Alright, let's pull in here and make this our little base for now. Don't want to go all the way back to San Marcos yet. Not sure if we'll do that at all, actually. Might just stay here.
Yes, they're out today. Fire department canceled. They made it.
It's weird seeing so many cars, because usually I've been streaming like in the middle of the night and everything's closed, but there's definitely a lot of people still out and about. It's only 9:15. Getting their Friday Target run in before the weekend kicks up. Alright. This guy's driving on the left side of the road. We will go right here. Hi, Ian. Thank you for joining. Happy Friday to you. Yeah, Evergreen, you were absolutely right. I just fired them up, so we will be updated now. Sorry for the lapse in scanner traffic. Where did I even leave off with these comments? I'm going to try to get to a few. I do need to get to editing the video because there is a newscast at 11. Sticking with this name for a while. I used to switch it a lot, but that made things too easy for impersonators. For Dog Beach Live. I like that name. It does have a nice ring to it.
Oceanside. ALS response. Breathing problems. Engine 216 and RA 213 at 1285 Elmere Conway. Apartment C.
Hey, Faux Rock. Good to see you. These comments came in like 20 minutes ago. I feel so bad. let's check what the status on that other crash in Oceanside is. Looks like they still have FD at scene. It was reported just before 9. That's interesting. That's relatively close to us too, so if that turns in anything, we will potentially check that out. I'm gonna get my camera and everything set up so I can start editing this footage.
You all get call for you, for me. Adam 399-2469.
Copy one.
Thank you so much for watching, Charles. I appreciate it. You're on East Coast time. It's the next day for you. Happy Saturday morning to you. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you for your donation. Very generous of you. I hope you have a good night. Stay safe. Thank you, Jonathan. Hope you have a good night. Hope to see you back later.
I'm out on a group in Cooper.
Alright, go for it.
43 Sam. My final thoughts, 2310 CBR. And it's 8 Tom Ocean William 979.
Hang on. I think 26 is just to Heartland. I think 26 is just to Heartland for a fall 1549 Marshall Road. Response to Charlie Delta.
Out of sector 1183 for a vehicle TC into a garage. 213 South Pacific.
Another crash in Oceanside.
Vehicle, silver Mercedes, plate Charles Victor Charles Robert 285.
Vehicle versus a garage on Pacific. That is very coastal Oceanside. Definitely gonna keep an eye on that. Looks like all the stuff going on is in Oceanside so far tonight.
No, 6173948. I know you said the RP was on her way up here. If there's any way you could get in contact with the RP and advise her that we will be taking the patient.
Being dispatched as a traffic collision involving structure.
211, 212.
But it's just versus the garage.
217 and RA 211 at 213 South Pacific Street.
I'm not sure how serious the damage would be. Oh my gosh. Thank you, LA. Wow. LA just made a crazy generous donation. I really appreciate that. I'm checking to make sure. I want to, LA, comment if you're okay if I say the amount. I just want to be sure before I say that. But I'm very taken aback by that. Thank you so much. That's insanely generous of you.
RA211.
Last is Van Avery. Victor Adam Nora. Edward Victor. Edward Robert Yellow. It's 2 words. First of Rick. DOB 12/4/1967.
Encinitas. Illegal burning. Engine 2.
It's okay, but remember I'm 12.
Beach. Lower. E Street. At 400 West.
Okay, you guys. LA just donated on Venmo $123.45. That's unreal. I can't even fathom that somebody did that for me. I really appreciate that.
44, copy.
I do not feel like I'm deserving of that at all, but thank you so much.
I copy. 45 David, start towards 1183, possible 20,001.
Traffic collision. Engine 214 and RA121 at College Boulevard and Waring Road.
Okay, and we just had another crash in Oceanside. So since we started streaming, there has been 4 crashes in the city of Oceanside.
5 David around.
College and Waring. That's not too far from the College and Olive crash. That is crazy.
Good. Probably just have one quick one.
436, so far.
Yeah, you guys continue until we can assess the damage to the structure.
Definitely interested in that size up that they're going to give when they get on scene of the vehicle versus garage.
Medical.
Okay, got about 1 minute and 45 seconds of footage here when it's all cut up.
17024 Arena Way, respond to 10 Equity Foxtrot.
There was some like clothing. That might be a shoe. And there was also what looks like the driver side or passenger side mirror from the vehicle, and it's red. So I think the vehicle that hit the pedestrian was that red Chevy SUV that you saw.
He's restrained and disturbs CTL, Dr. Cardi's Nancy Bonnie. He also has been invoked. Good, sir. Negative. Go PD with our RP step out, get further from there.
I'm good for it, man. You can just let us work compliant. I'll be out on the required 50% of situation grid.
Cover.
Oceanside is very busy. All right, we're gonna export this video.
San Marcos. ALS response. Breathing problems. Engine 143 and RE143. Longry, Modest State, San Marcos. And 1175 Longry Road.
Do you know what's going on off El Camino Real and Mission? There's about 10 police cars and part of the road was shut down. That was, we covered that about 30 minutes ago. We went to the scene. There was a vehicle versus pedestrian. By the way, thank you, Caden, for joining the stream. Happy Friday to you. Yeah, vehicle versus pedestrian. They were airlifted. From what I hear in the comments here, it was to Scripps La Jolla. I don't have any confirmation on the condition of the person that was hit, but initially it did not sound too good for that person. They were not conscious. So it appeared that it was a red SUV that struck the pedestrian. North El Camino Real was shut down. So that sounds to definitely fit what you're talking about. And I'd imagine the scene is definitely still active because we just left it about 20 minutes ago.
The location of our subject is unknown, but he might have walked into the yard house. As of right now, no crime is occurred yet, just more serious behavior. 46 traffic. 14.
Thank you, Caden, for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Newsflash family.
I want to confirm that OPD is en route as well, please.
Email road license. That's affirmative. They were the RP.
Sure, I'm en route to cover.
I haven't checked my blinker fluid in forever. Classic.
Copy.
Daniel, what video editing software do you use? I use Final Cut Pro. That's what I've used. I actually was lucky enough to get it at 15 when I was very interested in making kind of like home movies. I was able to get my hands on that, and I've been using it ever since. So I'd like to think that I've learned quite a bit of things within that software. I'm going to use a trick that Greg taught me, which is actually really useful. Put my phone on top of the car to make the hotspot connect better, so there's no obstructions between the satellites. That could be totally wrong, the satellites thing. I don't even know the science of it, but I know it definitely speeds up my upload time, so it just went from like 12 to 4 minutes. That's definitely a video nerd thing to be excited about, but I have no shame.
RA 121, copy cancel.
331.
Northcom, RA 121.
RA 121.
Northcom, RA 121, we've been canceled by engine 214. Can you please go ahead and show us anywhere?
RA 121, copy available.
So to give you guys a little behind the scenes, my priority for uploading is always to get it to the news stations first. They get first dibs, and then I move on to my socials, which is right after. There's not really a huge difference between the two uploads, but I do make sure to get it in there first, because even if it's a minute or two, news works very fast. So as you can imagine, that can definitely make a difference. Finished uploading. It said it was going to take 12 minutes, and then I put my phone on the roof, and I'm already done. And at this point, I do my write-up. I kind of, just recap what I know about the incident and send it off to the stations.
Well, I have the thermal when I clear here, I can get out.
I hope the typing isn't annoying.
One boy, right? One boy. Could you, I'm assisting the passenger in that T1 for the 1180. Could you get me an 1185 for, I'll be at Oceanside Boulevard in ECR, and it's going to be for private.
Any special equipment needed?
Negative. You could just put me on a different call, please.
Have fun.
Engine 211.
Or ECL has a location as well. Go with EL1.
Engine 211, copy.
Daniel, do you have one of those blinky media signs for your back window so you can park illegally while working? Well, the thing is, being media doesn't allow you to park illegally. There is a rule where I do have like a media placard, I guess you could call it, that I can display on my front windshield to not have to pay for like a metered spot if I happen to find myself parking at a metered spot. If I'm actively covering news, I don't have to pay the meter. But I don't know if I've ever used that once. I never find myself at a meter. We only have those in like downtown Oceanside or something. So, but I tend to not like to park. Like earlier, I had the opportunity to park on El Camino Real illegally, which like some people, like some officers or whatever, like seem to be okay with it. And I would do it if it was like my kind of last ditch effort, but I wasn't in a rush and I wasn't, you know, there was not really a major reason for me to park there. The media pass issued down here allows the holder to park illegally. Otherwise, you can't park on the highway. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't realize parking on the highway was technically illegal, but it makes sense because it's not the safest thing to do by any means. So I guess, yes, I do, but I don't have a one of those blinky signs that you were talking about. I don't have like amber lights in the back window or anything like that.
Boy.
I'll be in route to video for one.
No route to video.
For cancel and there's no subject to that vehicle.
Copy code 4 and cancel.
The man needs a blinky media sign as soon as possible. Do you have any connections to the blinky sign makers? I do have a media, I guess it's a sign that I could put on my like visor here in the front of my car, but it doesn't, I think it used to light up, but it was given to me secondhand, so the lights don't function anymore, and I know it doesn't blink, but yeah, personally I feel like my hazard lights are enough. I throw those on when I park along a highway or anything like that, but
Now 4 boy. Confirm you need a case number 20,002. Your case number 5207. Again 5207. Station out 3 day video traffic.
Thank you. 2829 California 6 Victor Charles Robert 205.
That place on 20, current 97 Mercedes, lot 44500 to Adam Johnson, Adam Bonkel.
San Marcos. ALS response. Breathing problems. Engine 142 and RE 144 at 410 Prairie Roseway.
okay, just about finished up here with the first set of uploads. And sending off to the stations.
Can I get a case number for 1182?
Janelle in the house. How you doing? Good to see you.
Have your case number 5208, again 5208.
I can be strapped to the roof with a flashlight if that's good enough. Thank you, LA. I might have to take you up on that. Maybe we can put some Velcro on your pants to keep you up there safely. How much do you weigh? Now I'm just making a couple changes to the video to make it fit for YouTube. Put my newsflash watermark on there. And the intro. And then for Instagram, I just have the watermark. I don't have a YouTube intro.
The plate will be California 8.
Thank you guys for 18 likes, by the way. I appreciate it. Janelle, glad to hear you're doing wonderful. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend. We're just starting the weekend. Friday night. Does anybody have any big plans for tonight, Saturday or Sunday? Or a chill weekend? What's everybody up to?
Oceanside. ALS response. Full. Engine to 11.
Yet another fire department response in Oceanside. This one's not a crash, though. Filming Dog Beach tomorrow. On Dog Beach. Is Dog Beach technically the one in Huntington? Is that what you reference when you say you're filming on Dog Beach? Crocheting. That's cool, Janelle. I remember you guys talked to me about the difference between crocheting and knitting. And it was that one has 2 needles and the other has 1. But I can't remember which one. I think knitting has 2. I feel like when people talk about knitting, they have 1 needle in each hand, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. Yeah, Dale, we got 20 likes. Now we're at 22. Thank you. Taking the kids to the drive-in. That's awesome. Okay, Janelle, I do have that correct. Awesome. Thank you very much. Del Mar is by far the most scenic and has a huge run area at low tide. That's a good point. You want to have a lot of area for them to run around. Isn't there a... Oh, that must be what you're mentioning. I feel stupid now. Dog Beach is literally the dog beach, the beach meant for dogs, because there is a... I've heard of that there's a very dog-friendly beach in the Del Mar area. So I'm assuming that's what you're mentioning and not Huntington Beach, like I initially thought. We're going to upload to YouTube now.
East of ECR 7 North David King 008.
23, 24 now. All right. I think OB when I hear Dog Beach. Interesting. Is there a Dog Beach down there too? 25 likes. Thank you so much, guys. There are 3 dog beaches in San Diego: Coronado, Ocean Beach, and Del Mar. I did not know that. I guess since I'm like a North County person, I only knew about Del Mar, but that's awesome. I'm sure a lot of people are interested in taking their dogs to the beach. So, like, on a typical beach then, like, say you were to go to Oceanside Harbor or something, are dogs just not allowed on the sand? Like, what are the different rules? I will be shooting an Ocean Beach's dog beach starting June when the leash law kicks in.
Engine 123 and RA 123.
What's the new leash law?
At 12:10
I covered one of those laws, funny enough. I used to write for a local newspaper, and there was a leash law that was going into effect at one of the local parks, Buena Vista Park in Vista. And there was a new law saying that you had to keep your dogs on leashes in that park.
3418.
Correct, although some leash dogs early morning only. Oh, okay. Hi, Jose. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. Thank you for joining. Oh, I get it. Okay, so these dog beaches are more like for the dogs to free roam, but otherwise they have to be on a leash. That makes more sense. Thank you, Dale and Nani, for clarifying. I appreciate that.
We're trying to get a direction of travel. I think the vehicle went southwest through the parking lot.
For some calls on that area.
Have you seen the truck that's occupied by 4 male GPs?
Sounds like Carlsbad is working something, but I'm not totally sure what it is.
For
Doesn't
you,
sound
there's
too
some
serious,
call
though.
on Wednesday at Stagecoach.
I chase dogs at full speed and they change my... Do you mean charge? They charge your cameras? Sounds like a fun gig, though, to chase dogs around. I'm sure it's tiring, though. They can go very fast. Doing good. Stay safe out there, my brother. Thank you so much, Jose. Thank you for joining.
Vehicle description when you get a second.
Oh yeah, with the white pickup, you can get a plate.
That is so cool that some dogs know how to surf.
For the description from 2 days ago is a newer white truck with 4 doors.
What time did this happen? 8:14 p.m.
Negative.
And today is Friday.
And will it be for a private request for an impound? Impound.
I don't know if I've ever, maybe once, when I first started streaming about a month ago, but I think this is the second time I've ever, like, edited and uploaded a video while I'm on the stream. So thank you guys for your patience. I appreciate it. I know I'm usually a little more engaged with the comments.
What for both?
I was one of the early members of SoCal Surf Dogs. Most all of the photos and video of surfing dogs before about 2018 was shot by me. That's awesome, Dale. Yeah, how fast can a dog run?
1-0.
Gosh, it's not even 10 p.m. There's already been quite a bit of action so far.
25 policy into my tender.
Thanks.
Says Sammy, cancel 450 noise on El Camino, UTC to the RP for further.
Over.
The subjects may have gone to Stagecoach. Do we have a unit that was there already?
Negative.
46 ball being around.
Thank you.
And 21 on descriptors. It should be a listed white truck.
Have you looked at my truck?
First and all, 41 William. Just an update. I spoke to some juveniles over here. They said they heard.
Greyhounds can get to 45 miles per hour? Oh my gosh. I did not think it was that high, but that is crazy.
Engine 104 and BLS 213 at 7136 Lantana Terrace.
45 miles per hour. That's like a car's speed on a decent sized road. Okay, just posted the video to YouTube. Now we're gonna do Instagram. Sometimes Instagram gives me issues when I'm out and about. But hopefully, I'll do that trick again where I put my phone on the roof to get the best connection. Oh, the roof is a little wet actually. What the heck? It's probably just because it's a little chilly. For California standards at least.
798, 28 number basis.
Greyhounds are almost never in leash-free areas because they run too fast and can literally break their necks if they are leashed and try to run. I adopted 2 of them years ago. Aw, what are their names?
43 Paul. Can you adjust them 44?
Number.
I feel like I've seen people compare greyhounds to horses.
48 balls there, unit with the RP.
Not super familiar with dogs, but I think those were greyhounds that they were talking about.
Current 17 Toyota, Jane Marie.
Cuervo and Benny. Aw. Do you have any other pets, or are those the 2? Cuervo, isn't that like an alcohol brand?
Where's some Paul? Juveniles and Stagecoach, possible matching.
Oh. Instagram video was a success. It has been posted. No pets. Those two are long gone. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Greyhound average lifespan is only 9 years. Wow. That's like half of the typical dog, isn't it? I'm sorry for your loss, Dale. I know a pet is always a part of the family.
Should be a white lifted Toyota Tundra.
Oh, happy Earth Day, by the way. On a lighter note, I just got reminded by Instagram that it's Earth Day.
Engine 136 and truck 131. Fire alarm. Multi-residential. 1250 West Valley Parkway, Escondido. Oceanside. ALS response. Fall. BLS 217. At 1234 Division Street.
No, most dogs are about 8 to 14 years average lifespan. There are a few that go to 20, but not many. I've had a few dogs, like a handful, and I think the most one lived was, I want to say like 15 or 16. It's a Papillon Chihuahua mix. Thank you for joining, Michael. Good to see you. I passed 3 accidents tonight in Oceanside. I believe it. That is this is kind of the story of the night tonight, the accidents in Oceanside. Alright, can close up shop on the laptop. No need to upload anymore. I'm gonna share the link on a few social medias and then I will be back with you guys.
Look over here. I know possible victims.
Copy, same for the RT. I'll still be en route.
$41 million C. Subject vehicle going on Community Village Coaches.
Copy west on Camino de los Coaches.
48, I think I got it at the high school.
Is there, you know, at 48?
43, yeah, we're all here. It's yielding in one of the parking lots.
Copy you.
I'm not sure what this vehicle Carlsbad wants is.
So it'll be 55761 David 2.
Sounds like they were surveilling it.
24 Paul, 43 is on the 7.
Okay.
Michael, yeah, they were transported to the Oceanside Municipal Airport to meet with a life flight helicopter. And unfortunately, I don't have any condition updates after that, but they were unconscious shortly after the collision.
We have multiple BB guns and EVs inside the vehicle.
Multiple BB guns in a vehicle. Certainly has not been a slow night. There's a lot of things to monitor, a video to get up already.
Okay.
All right.
Mike.
California Y Yankee 757-0537, last of Logichik.
What about the accident South Pacific vehicle versus structure? That one was a vehicle versus a garage. Doesn't look like any fire department units are still at the scene, but I'd imagine if there was significant damage, the police would be there and potentially a building inspector that would be called in. Yeah, there's a lot going on tonight. We came straight home. We passed an accident on Skylark. Oh, I do remember that one. At the very beginning of the stream, I talked about how there was a rescue traffic collision response in Oceanside about an hour before the stream started, and that was what I was referencing, the one at Skylark and Crouch. But I didn't hear exactly the circumstances for that one.
P6 1129 negative 4 is valid provisional.
Daniel, are you also monitoring CHP? Not their scanner traffic per se, but sometimes they do call in Astria to assist. Sometimes they speak with other agencies, and I do pick up that. But to answer your question, not every bit of their scanner traffic. From what I hear, you have to get a pretty sizable antenna on your car to be able to pick that up. So at this point, I don't do that. I monitor their incident log though, so that's why I don't feel the need to get that big antenna installed. But it would be nice to have that, but another feed, you know, like if I were to monitor CHP's feed constantly, it would also take away my attention from the 2 feeds that I'm monitoring right now for law enforcement and fire. I do monitor other feeds, but I'd have to switch if that makes sense. So like if I wanted to monitor the hospital's communications, I'd have to ditch the fire department communications. So I have 2 scanners going at all times, but I have a number of online resources such as the CHP incident logs, and even social media is a good resource nowadays.
1424 Montecito Road. Response to next 10 Foxtrot.
But yeah, at this point, I'm comfortable with how I have the system going. I'm sure there's ways to improve, which I feel like is always the case. But I think it's good to know that 99% of the time, if there's something going on in North County, I feel like I know about it. Yeah, that makes sense. Daniel, do you ever use Pulse Point? All the time. That's by far my favorite app, Pulse Point. The car app? I don't know about that one. What's the car app?
67-2005-05.
For 1st of Mark, and also for 1st of Brandon, Bertram Benjamin. 1129 -4, it's valid provisional for both.
What parking lot are you in? I am at El Camino Real and Vista Way in Oceanside. There's a Target just to my right. You're looking at Del Taco and Denny's right now. So if you're local to the area, that's where I am. I'm sure you'll recognize that. It's definitely a heavily trafficked area. So I like to be near the freeway, so I'm just north of the 78 right now. Oh, you live on El Camino. That's cool. I must be right by you. Although El Camino is pretty large. Even goes into Carlsbad and Encinitas.
That's what's requested.
South of your subjects, Charlie and Anthony, 1129 -4, so much.
Super 2 over in the alley of, I think, 400 Cleveland, East Alley.
Traffic collision in Fallbrook just went out.
114 and Medic 114. Southbound 15 north at 76.
On the freeway, southbound 15.
North at 76.
Let's check that out.
Super 2, doesn't have a unit available. Can you start them over?
They do not have a... Oh, it just got upgraded to a rescue. They don't have an incident log for that one quite yet, so we can't get any additional info. The car app shows you incidents, mostly CHP, but I believe from other agencies also. I have no idea about that app. Thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate it. CARR. I'm going to look that up right now. I just finished up the social media side of things, so I'm back with you guys full time. Although we'll see with this crash in Fallbrook, see if that lasts long. Car app. When I search car, I see California Road Report and CHP traffic incidents, which I do have an app on my phone made by Caltrans, which might be the same thing as this car app, but I'm not 100% sure because you said they monitor multiple agencies. But it seems similar to this Caltrans app I have. But regardless, I appreciate the information that you gave me. Would you actually drive out there from where you are? If it was significant enough, Michael, yeah, I would. Fallbrook is definitely one of those areas where I need to know what the story is before I go, because that's definitely a lot of gas to waste and time. Enjoyed very much. Gotta go. Be safe. Bless you. Thank you so much, Kaden. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate your subscription and you joining. I hope to see you again on the next one. For anybody wondering, these will be weekly now. I was doing it on Saturday nights / Sunday morning, but now these live streams will be Friday at 8 p.m. weekly, so you can count on that. If I was being held captive, would you come over and cover the story? Well, I hope that never happens, LA, but a hostage situation is something I would head over to cover, but luckily I've never had to cover one of those before. Yeah, that car app will come in clutch with vehicle collisions on all freeways. CHP also has jurisdiction on some unincorporated side streets like Buena Creek Road and Vista. That's CHP's jurisdiction, and that even goes into San Marcos. Cool, maybe one day. I sure hope not. Hey Daniel, so I've been subscribed to your channel, but I'll jump on your lives when I can. Do you have a certain time and day when you go live? These lives will be every week. So like I was saying, Friday at 8 p.m. We did a vote on the last live stream. I was doing them on Saturday nights going into Sunday morning, so definitely was like the middle of the night. So I feel like an earlier time, like how I started at 8 p.m. tonight on a Friday, is more accessible to people. You know, they've wrapped up dinner, they've wrapped up family time potentially, but if you guys want to spend time with your families instead of watching me, I certainly understand. But yeah, the butter zone, you have a good point there. I think Michael, you might be a little behind on the stream, but I certainly don't mind mentioning it again. But yeah, Friday at 8 p.m. weekly, you can count on me to be here. Have you read PC 4095? I have not read those, Sandcrab. Where are you at right now? I'm at El Camino Real and Vista Way in Oceanside in a Target parking lot. So that's where we're staged at this point. We're right by the 78 freeway. I like to be next to that freeway at all times if I can, but that crash in Oceanside definitely took us out of that area.
Drive is for 264 Fresco for HVAC mulch on the ground.
And Oceanside Police just tweeted a traffic alert regarding that vehicle versus pedestrian collision that we covered earlier. So it's definitely still an active scene. And I suspect it will be for at least the next hour or so because they just tweeted a traffic advisory.
Carlsbad, unconscious. Engine 101.
I'm gonna throw this laptop bag in my trunk again, just to be ready in case there's a call that comes up.
Village Drive.
Station 202. Your subject on the left way and negative 4 is the 90 Garland.
Smells like barbecue. I don't know who is cooking around here, but maybe it's the Habit, that burger place.
Where are these galleys? These are south and west.
Yeah, I like the earlier live streams. The ones late, I can't keep my eyes open. Totally understandable. I know that it's not typical to be awake for most people at that time, so definitely a better idea to do it earlier in the day. Just out of curiosity, how much do news media pay to license one of your clips on average? That I'm going to keep confidential, at least for now, just because I'm never totally sure who's watching these live streams, because it doesn't tell me. But so for that, I'm just going to keep it to myself for now. But feel free to ask any questions, you guys. But if there's something I can't say, I'll still address your question and let you know. I feel like I missed a bunch of comments from earlier when I was doing that crash. I've always liked stringers. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. No worries, seems like fun enough to make a living, I'd assume. For me personally, I don't know how exactly it works out for other people, but for me personally, I do a number of things. Stringing is, yeah, it's just a portion of my income.
45 policy. I'm at
Have you heard any more from Doug after last week's incident offer? No, I have not, and hopefully it stays that way. Got another crash in Fallbrook, 7-Eleven in the 600 block of South Main Avenue. Oh, I forgot about that crash on the 15. Let's see if there's an update on that.
This is GOA, UTL.
Never.
So Fallbrook is working 2 crashes right now. And one of them is that rescue response. But it doesn't seem like that one's much of anything. At least anything serious. Solo vehicle versus an embankment on the right-hand shoulder.
David on inquiry for 1 by Nevada deal.
Sorry, David.
Nevada 140080.
Michael, no, he is a San Diego stringer, so like not North County though. He occasionally does come up here, but he mainly does like, you know, the Chula Vista area, South Bay, those types of areas.
What's the address for the RP 330 with the program number?
Would you entertain an offer from LA viewer here to own the rights to all footage you shot in 2022? No, I'd have to respectfully decline, but Daniel, are you still able to listen to the sheriff since didn't they go encrypted? Yes, they did. For a little while there, I was able to pick up certain units. I guess they didn't have updated equipment on their scanners, so I was still able to pick that up. But at this point, no sheriff, unless they're working in conjunction with another agency or they're talking to Astria, the sheriff's helicopter. I can hear those. But they did come out with a new incident log system, similar to what I monitor for CHP. It updates every 5 minutes, so it's a little bit delayed usually. If you happen to catch if an incident happens to occur right when it refreshes, it's not delayed at all, obviously, but it could be delayed up to 5 minutes, which is obviously crucial time when you're working these incidents as a stringer. But that's definitely a helpful tool because, for instance, with that stabbing call earlier today in San Marcos, you hear fire department go to a stabbing, but I don't cover, suicides, or suicide attempts. So I wouldn't go to it if it was a self-inflicted stabbing, but the sheriff's CAD told me that it was an assault with a deadly weapon, so that's why I went to that incident earlier. So it kind of helps put the puzzle pieces together in a nutshell. So it definitely helps that they came out with that.
Poinsettia Avenue. Unit
Hi, Coley. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for joining.
Palmer Road, eastbound from Melrose Drive.
Thanks for trying. We can try again later. One day I'll own all news media in San Diego.
Plate 8 X-ray Adam Edward 088. Again, 8 X-ray Adam Edward 088. Just hit our LPR eastbound Palmer Road from Melrose. It's on a 21 black Jeep Compass.
Carlsbad just had a hit on a license plate reader. Eastbound Palmer Airport Road.
Showing active 1051 from our city.
All right, we officially have an update on the crash on the 15 in Fallbrook. Non-injury, that's good news. Not seeing... Oh, wait, there we go. The one on Main Avenue is a hit and run with injuries. Sounds like there's 2 victim vehicles. Usually there's just one. What kind of night is it so far? We did have, shortly after the stream started, a vehicle versus pedestrian incident occurred in Oceanside. So we were staged in San Marcos, so it was about a 20-minute drive to get there. Covered that. We had to work our way into the scene a few times to try to get access. Not to bypass any crime scene tape or anything like that, but we just got a parking spot that was close so we could just walk right up to it. Covered that. I have it all online now. YouTube, Instagram, the Cidio TV site for the stations, and the public can also view on the Cidio TV site. But now we are back here staged. That's the only incident we've gone to so far. There have been a number of crashes in Oceanside tonight since the stream started. There's been 4 crashes in Oceanside. But that vehicle versus pedestrians seemed to be the most newsworthy.
We had 2 RPs. The original was first of Bill from 2614 Guinevere. The second was first of Donald 2601 Guinevere. Something right 2614. F1 at 2614.
I'll probably be on stream for about another 10 minutes unless we have a new incident pop up out of the blue. But in advance, thank you guys so much for viewing tonight. I appreciate any sort of support that I was given. The likes, the tips, the subscriptions, if you turned on your notifications, if you just popped in and viewed for even a couple minutes, I really appreciate it. Gotta run. Good night, Daniel. Be safe. Thank you so much, Janelle. Have a good night, and you be safe as well. Thank you, Nani. I'm glad you loved the live stream. LA, I think you've been here for a while, if I'm not mistaken, unless you popped back in, but I feel like you're joking around.
Boulevard approach from Poinsettia, California 6.
Hey, Daniel, how do you find out the details of a current incident? Like, sometimes I hear you say it's non-injury, etc. That can be done a number of ways. Sometimes they say it over the scanner. Other times, like, for instance, that Fallbrook crash, the CHP incident log told me that it was non-injury. I think that's the main two ways, because usually, you know, or if the fire department may say it over the scanner as well. But yeah, those are the main two ways. Belle, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. I don't think I've shouted you out yet, so thank you so much for joining tonight. I'm happy to share the stream with you guys.
The 41-3 Dave, they're out with this is 1140 or 11 sister who's also eliminated.
Just got a report for the mid-city area of San Diego. There's a shooting. One person gunshot wound to the back, drive-by. I don't have confirmation on that. I want to definitely emphasize that. I don't have confirmation that there is even a shooting that's occurred, but just want to put that out there in case anyone knows anybody in the mid-city area. Is the CHP incident log on their site? Yeah, if you Google, it's completely accessible to the public. I'm pretty sure everything I do is accessible. I don't have, like, you know, media access, except I do have, like, a media credential. That's the only thing that I can imagine that I technically only have access to. But the CHP incident log, if you Google CHP traffic, you can go onto their site, and then you go to the border division. That's all of San Diego County. So you can check that out. That was a little confusing when I first started stringing, because I was like, border? Like, that sounds like it only covers, like, the very southernmost part of the county. Thank you so much, LA. Oh my gosh. LA, you've given me so many tips. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. It still blows my mind that people tip me. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve that. Thank you so much.
Wait for it, we're not agree.
That's 24.
2 California details for the logs when you clear.
Okay.
California Charles 6750534. Last starts with Boy Robert Adam Nora. Break. California Boy 8219583. Last of Perez for Joe.
Yep, I'm along.
We're currently on, we're in the vicinity. They're actually going to be transitioning over to that area. You can cancel engine 212 and RA 211. Cruise on thing to handle.
There's also now a non-injury crash in Fallbrook as well. So that's the third crash that crews are working in the Fallbrook area.
Unconscious. Engine 101. At 3001 Ocean Street.
That third crash, the non-injury one, will be in the 200 block of East Fallbrook Street.
Carlsbad, BLS response. Unconscious. RA101. At 3001 Ocean Street. San Marcos. Lift assist. Engine 141. Rancho Santa Fe Village. At 500 South Rancho Santa Fe Road. Apartment 332.
There's about to be another crash because I had 20 juice boxes. Oh boy. Don't drink and drive.
North Comm, engine 122.
Engine 122.
We have an all clear, and you can cancel SO.
Copy, canceling SO.
Police for call transfer complete.
25.
Pending miles 966.
2229. On agree. I'm 25 pound Mendoza Rodriguez, 1129 negative 4 valid.
Temporary code for it.
Code for it.
Apple Juice M12.
Myself, 41, and fire have moved the party down to 3001 Ocean.
Never.
Portion 1 inquiry with 180 information. Vehicle's a 2007 Chevrolet Tahoe, red in color, 2 license plate, 6, it was California plate 6, Charles Robert Paul 256. It was towed for CVC 22655.5, parents B, vehicle is evidence. Yep.
This parking lot is cleared out. I think Target closed at, I want to say 10. This one used to be open until 11, but not anymore.
5211. I got 5211.
North Comm, engine 111.
Engine 111.
Requesting 1 flatbed conventional through CHP and ETA for CHP.
I need anything. Engine 111, copy request for flatbed tow or standard tow through CHP and ETA.
30 likes. All right. Thank you for the heads up, Dale. Thank you to everybody who's liked the stream. I appreciate it very much. Down further south in the county on the 5 northbound, there's a vehicle rollover that happened at about 10:15 this evening.
Essex, phonetically Edward Holmes. Edward, Sam, Edward, X-ray, first of Terry.
31, all right.
Adam, Robert, Ida.
You guys are actually a little bit ahead of me with the like counts. When somebody comments, it's like 1 ahead of what I see. But now I see 31. 32. Thank you, guys.
Engine 142 north.
We went to like the complete opposite area tonight than we did last week. Last week we went down south into San Diego, barely within the San Diego city limits, but we went to the Rancho Bernardo area. And then tonight we were brought to northern Oceanside. That just goes to show, you never know where you're going to end up.
Yellow 923 1817. Last starts with Boy Ocean John.
33 likes.
Dispatch an additional RA to this incident, 3001 Ocean Street.
111 North Coast.
Go ahead.
The CHP stays there by 30-minute ETA.
Carlson, BLS response. Unconscious. RA 211. At 3001 Ocean Street.
Alrighty, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, everybody. Thank you so much to everybody who joined tonight, who supported me on this stream in any way, or if you watched one of my videos, any sort of support. Thank you so much. Thank you to the generosity of everybody who tipped me. And thank you guys for spending some of your Friday with me. Everybody have a safe and happy weekend. Good night, the Butter Zone. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next Friday at 8 p.m. This will be our weekly schedule from now on. So thank you to everybody who voted in the last stream. Thank you, Dale. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a safe weekend, and I will see you next Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you, Evergreen. Have a good night. Thank you, Ross. See you guys later.